Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Wefwafwa Andrew and we are on day 3 of our community outreach. As you all know, on day 1 and day 2 I was in Mbale district in Doko, and today I'm in Manafwa district. It's my home district, and in the place where I'm talking from is my real place where I was born. This place I think has around a population of 12,000 people, but we don't have a government facility in this place. So our people here are facing a lot of challenges, most especially when they want to screen blood pressure and then all those other things. So I thought it wise to buy for them some equipments that they can use to screen their blood pressure, and we've selected around 6 people to be taught how to take the blood pressure, and they will be monitoring this community. We also have some books where they will be recording the values they take. Now we are going to teach these people how they can monitor their blood pressure from the village here. So enjoy the video.
Before going to the community, we made sure that we buy seedlings at first. Now this time around, we were buying 300, I think 85 seedlings. So we needed a vehicle to carry those seedlings to the village. That's why we hired one in Mbale town. And as you can see, that was in Mbale town where we got those seedlings. So they were loading them on the truck. We bought some moringa. As you can see, that guy bringing moringa in the vehicle, and we also bought some oranges. Yeah, but I think it will be better in future for us to start like potting these seedlings by ourselves, because it is expensive and it limits the work we do. So I'm having a plan of getting a place where we can do the potting and putting the nursery bed and all those things, such that we shall be having our own seedlings and we shall be giving them like in large quantities. Yeah, so that will happen not very far from now. So from there we had to leave for village. So what you're seeing there, we are on the way heading to Manafwa district. You know, I live in Mbale, that is where I work from, but Manafwa district, that is my home district, and Mbale actually is the largest town in my region. So this time around, I wanted us to go to Manafwa since we were in Mbale and we visited some villages in Mbale. So I wanted us to take those services also to Manafwa district. So Manafwa is not very far from Mbale town. It is actually about 27 kilometers from Mbale city. So when you're using a motorcycle, you can take something like 50 minutes. Yeah, 50 minutes. It's a 50 minutes ride on a motorcycle. Yeah, and the Manafwa was created out of Mbale district. So that's why it is very close and we are in the same region. It's only that I work in Mbale and that is where I live most of the times. So as you can see, we were heading to the village where we were going to meet our people and we teach them about health. We are now in Manafwa, and that was our first place. It is found in Masaka Town Council, and a village is called Wele 1. The person you're seeing talking is the leader of the village health team in Manafwa Town Council. So what I did is that before I went actually to the village, I had to coordinate with the local authorities, and these people helped me to mobilize. So I worked with that lead of VHT, because then he helped me to have access to all the leaders, all the people who are working under him in all villages. As you can see, the person who is now talking is the LC1 or local council 1 of that village. Now, just some brief information. Manafwa district, actually, as I was mentioning before, I didn't give you the whole information, is bordered to the north by Bududa district. Bududa is a place where landslides frequently occur in Uganda. If you have heard of landslides, they occur mostly in Bududa district and also in Manafwa district, since all these districts are neighboring each other. And to the east, it is bordered by a district called the Namisindwa, and then to the west, we are bordered by Mbale district, where I usually spend most of the times. And we are located around 267 kilometers from Kampala, which is the capital city of Uganda. So I thought that for our projects that we are carrying out in the community to be successful, we had to work with these local authorities. That's why I had to call them, like talk to them, explain to them the purpose of the project I'm carrying out, and they all embraced the idea. That's why you can see that all of them, they were just encouraging the people in the community to embrace this idea as well. So the person you're seeing talking is the chairperson at a parish level. So I appointed him to supervise that whole project that day, because we're doing it in one day. So that's why you will see that in most of the videos, you will see him and the other leader of the village health team. And they really did a great job for us. Now, Masaka is a town council, and Manafwa district has 4 town councils. So I was in one of the town councils in a district, and it has about 862 villages. But Masaka Town Council has 23 villages. So that day, I covered the whole of Manafwa, the whole of Masaka Town Council, including its 23 villages. But because of COVID-19 restrictions, we could not have all the people there. But very many people wanted to participate. But because of COVID-19, we are allowed to host only about 20 people per meeting. That's why you saw those people, and we made sure that at least we provide for most of them the masks, and we also had sanitizer there. So that was the chairman I appointed to help me coordinate the program that day, together with the leader of the village health team. And he welcomed me to talk to the community after him finishing. But then I realized there was another leader that we had not yet acknowledged. So I asked one of the leaders whom we had not yet welcomed to talk to the people. That was the councillor, a representative of the district on our town council. So I felt that it would not be good to leave him like go without speaking something because I wanted to hear his mind as well. And I was so happy because he embraced the idea, and this gave me hope that we may easily spread this project, this idea in the whole district without getting too much resistance. So I was I was so happy. Yeah, otherwise everything went on well on that day. As you can see, that is Wele village, Manafwa district, Masaka Town Council. So his speech was good, and I liked it. Only that when I thought that he was about to complete, he welcomed a female representative from the district also, who is representing uh, females in that town council on a district level. So I thought it wise to allow her also say something. Yeah, because I think we need women. Uh, sorry to say this more, because then women, they spend a lot of time with children. They can easily teach others. That's why there is a saying in our country that goes that you educate the mother and you will educate the nation. So, her attending that meeting was also very important for us because women, you can find one woman who has maybe around 5 children, and if you give her a proper message, she can be able to feed it to 5 people. But when you give one man a message, if he's a serious man, he will share with one person, but it is rare for them to share with others. And mothers are so caring. In our community, actually, they are so caring. Mothers are caring, and they wish good for their children. And here they spend most of the times with their children because in our community here, most of the women are not like working. Most of them are house women. So most of the time, they go to the gardens. From the gardens, they are at home. So having them in such a meeting, that's why you see that we had more women than men. Having them in such a meeting is one of the strategies that we thought that we could use to spread this information uh, faster and to spread it to many people. Because as I said, these women sit at home most of the times, so they can water even our plants that we're giving out, and they can take good care of it. That's why I felt very happy when we had more women in the meeting than men. Yeah, so I was explaining to our people about this project, why we started this project, and how it is most likely to help our community in future. And I encouraged people to embrace it, and I was happy that most people liked the idea. So I was discussing with them about the dangers of the diseases that we have in our country that people live with without knowing. I told them that these diseases can be prevented, first of all, by changing the way we live, by changing the way we eat, and by detecting these diseases earlier. And I'm so happy that most of the people liked what we're doing. So this is what we did in this first part. This first part was just more of explaining the idea to the community, and then I was also like telling the leaders about this idea. But in the second part, that is when you are going to watch a video where we demonstrated to the community how to use a blood pressure machine. You are going to see how I taught people about diabetes, mellitus, and then hypertension using the charts that we had. And then I also taught them about diet. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching this video. May God bless you. Thank you for supporting in many ways through messages that you're sending me, and then also through the donations that you've been able to give. So thank you very much, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing these videos, and thank you for watching. I can't just thank you enough. I love you all. See you in the next video. Peace.